Male midlife crisis.
It can be tragic, a big topic to handle. And here with some insight, former Bachelorette contestant and Bachelor Pad winner, David Good, author of Man Code. Also sexologist, Dr. Logan Levkoff, author of How to Get Your Wife to Have Sex With You. And that leads me to TV commentator and comedian Chuck Nice. Guys, thanks for being here. But David, I want to start with you. What's the Man Code?
It's an unwritten set of rules that governs the way in which men act and treat other people, and it's something I think is kind of a lost art, and that's why I wrote the book. It's about accountability, chivalry, respect, and it's not the bro code that everybody thinks it is. I think the Man Code's a man code. The bro code is a college code for kids.
All right, so it's a more mature
It's a more mature
code. Yes. All right, so let's get to midlife crisis, because this is something that a lot of guys go through. I want to talk about some of the warning signs. I want you guys to weigh in. Here's one of the big warning signs. A man is thinking about or already having an affair. Logan.
Well, first of all, I mean, a real man acknowledges that there's a problem before he goes out and has an affair. But I think that oftentimes we think that women have all these troubles as they get older, but men feel, you know, insecurity about their body, the way their parts work. If they're using Viagra, why they need to be using it, which affects everything. And they think that a new partner is going to make them feel better, but not always the case.
But Chuck, is it about having the affair, or is it okay to have the fantasy?
All I'm saying is, if it's about thinking about it, I have failed my wife miserably.
All right.
Because I'm already having the crisis if it's about thinking about it. Men think about this all the time. What makes you a man is that you don't act on it because you've made a commitment to somebody, and that's what stops you. If I wasn't married, are you kidding me?
All right, well, another warning sign obviously doesn't apply to you, Chuck. No interest in sex with your wife. What do you think?
Well, I'm not married, but I had a girlfriend for 9 years at one point, and I know we came to a spot where, I mean, you have to work on it. You have to come up with new things, and it's not like, it's not like it's new. It gets old, so you have to come up with new stuff, and I don't think a lot of people know how to bring that up to their partner.
I think it's more about not just, you know, not interested in sex, but really not caring about it. You're fully checked
I think people think they have to, it's going to come naturally. I think just like this relationship should come naturally. Sex should just come naturally. You're a man, I'm a woman, we should be able to do it, but it doesn't work that way after 5 years.
Well, they were saying, Chuck, there's this new report that came out that they surveyed men, and they said that men said that if their wife was overweight, they would lose interest in sex.
Yeah, I think that's a great motivator to increase your sex life and libido, is a treadmill.
Let's get to the next one, guys, though. Crazy decisions. Men in midlife make crazy decisions about money and about their career. They go out to buy the sports car.
I'm getting there.
You're there?
I'm getting there.
Dude, you're only 29.
I'm only 29, and I already want the sports car. Is that bad?
Okay. Well, no, you're not in crisis yet.
Okay.
You're just young. Finally, all right, the last one I want to get to is men in midlife crisis often become concerned about their personal appearance, or they change their personal appearance. So, you know, your husband's home, and all of a sudden he's got a whole new look going on. What's up with that?
See, I'm going to say that might not be a midlife crisis thing. As men get older, quiet as it's kept, they're just as concerned about their physical appearance as women. And what happens when you get older as a man, you realize I have a cheeseburger, I drink some beer, and it's showing up on my body. And so now you have to actually take steps to you know, stave off the inevitable, which is you're going to be a fat, ugly, bald guy one day.
Logan, what do you think?
I think, too, that men get very insecure about themselves as they grow older, that it's not necessarily a midlife crisis unless it's a totally different persona, and, you know, you're throwing, if you're a preppy and you go to, you know, the
Rapper.
70s porn music we heard earlier.
You're wearing your pants down.
I mean, that might be something else.
I don't know. I haven't hit that spot yet where it's going to, you know,
just
other
got
places.
It all going on now.
I know I'm not saying that, but no, I haven't.
Enjoy it. That's the message. Enjoy it.
But I see it happening. I just think, guys, you know, you lose confidence and you want to try and get that back. You want your partner to be attracted to you again, like they were back in the day. So you change something up.
All right, you call me in 10 years when you're 35.
All right, have me back on at 10. We'll see where we're at.
David, Logan, and Chuck, thanks so much for coming in. Really appreciate it. We're going to be right back.